No. Hey, there we go. Holy shit. We are good to go. Let's just make sure this is working. Isn't it great when OBS crashes right as everything is starting up? It's amazing. I love it. But we are here now. All right. Guys, I figured I'd at least be in the chat while it's there. I think you can hear me. If you can hear me, please give me a 1 because it crashed right as it got transferred over. Thank you. Guys, I'm going to be solo dolo today unless we have someone else that decides to pop in. I kind of expected it, so let's see how this goes. A little bit of test of my mic. I did some pit before, and I did our show at 4 a.m. Yes, we got ones. Fuck yeah, let's do this.
Jester's run the night, okay?
Okay, we're good. Rein it back in. Fuck yeah, let's get the energy up. Yes, it works. Yes. We have volumes. Thank you all for giving me the update on that.
Welcome to LOL Couch Jester, where the wrong crowd feels so right.
Oh, I'm going to try kick at the same time. I'm going to see if I can break it twice at one time. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. Kick, don't break me now. Oh, shit. Kick is going on, too. Fuck yeah. We're doing it. Yeah, drop the Jester rods in the chat. Drop the dancing things in the chat. Drop the ultras in there, even though he's not here today. Fucking A. Let's go. Ooh, we got a good redirect from Ken and Melsifer. Love to see it as we're ramping up to Local Fat Camp 2. Good morning, Southern. Good to see you here. I saw you drop the crown. We're going to talk about it today on Wild. You are a wild person. I love to see the chat lit up. Thank you guys so much for being here on a Saturday with all of us. It is amazing to see. Hello, everyone on the weekend. Thanks for sticking with me for just a moment as the OBS crashes as I get the redirect. What a great time for that to happen. As always, we're going to plug the Local TCG cards. There are the normal cards, but Tuffy last night during our stream has actually sent me some of the ones for his game that he played today. So, I gotta actually cut it over so you can see it. So we have now, and this is going to be on the online game, which Ultra and I checked out a little bit. I might just do like a VC stream to learn how to play, so I'm not trying to learn how to play while online, but there is a new Ultra the Judicious card that's going to be in the digital game. I don't think these are physical ones, the ones that are shiny. Hey, you got your boy here, Sour Power. Be sure to try winning the game with my card as well. There is a Luna Faye card that's been put in the game, as well as a Kalo one, Kalo the Daredevil, IRL specialist. Yeah, Kalo is quite the character when it's time to go IRL. He's been doing all sorts of great ones. There is yet another Kalo one with the pizza. If you guys saw that, he went all out and got himself all the way up to like 2nd degree burns, I think, on that. There's also the El Kalo Loco and the Yo Mama Oiled Up. And those are all the digital ones. Of course, there's the physical ones, which are going to be coming in the mail for me. But that being said, let's switch over to me. Hello, chat. Hello. Good morning. So yeah, Ultra, I believe, is starting to get packed up and ready to go to Fat Camp. So today is going to be a solo stream. This is my, I'm going to say I got to sympathize with Phantom as far as carrying the universe for just a huge number of hours straight. For once, Phantom didn't have to carry the weekend. People started signing up for the mornings. I also helped on Pit as well as our normal show. So yeah, I'm feeling it today. Doing a 6-hour in the LCU, kind of all in one stretch of a 24-hour. It's been a good practice. I was up there with Glammy Lammy on Pit, so I hope Yo Mama doesn't roast us too much. I think we did a good job. Quick ass turnaround from Willie the Fridge. Yeah, that's right, Willie the Fridge. I went and got Blunder on and came right back and set up for the stream again. We're here. We're doing it. Just normal physical stuff. Nothing wrong. It's just, check your levels. As a big boy, you want to make sure you're healthy and good so you can keep doing backflips and doing silly stuff. Try to keep care of your health. But yeah, so I started out on Pit at, I think it was 10. Mediated with Ken, which Ken had just mentioned it for the guys that got pulled over here. We mediated a Wonder Woman and Glammy Lammy duking out. Learned a couple new things, whether they're consequential or not. Who's to tell, right? We're talking about Fat Camp 1 when we're a few days away from Fat Camp 2. I know they wanted to have it out, so they got to have it out. I was just trying to mediate and have a good time. So, we had a show plan, but hey, sometimes it goes out the window, right? People jump up and away it goes. But that being said, we had a good stream. Show. Wonder Woman carried Pit last night from Mama B334. Yeah, there's been some people saying Wonder Woman took the W's on this. I'm curious to see how this is all going to turn out when Yo Mama comes back. That being said, we did our show. We had a bunch of people pop up. It was a great time. And we are here now. So for today, I'm actually going to put up a couple fun goals. This one's going to be a little bit more chill. I'm going to cover some things that have been going on in the universe that I found fun that haven't really been picked apart yet a bit. Just going to go through some other fun stuff. And I have not finished that song yet. So that's going to be what I'm working on for the rest of the weekend, because I am excited to turn out a boogie song, finally. And this one's going to be done by myself singing it. I spent a lot of time on it because I wanted to do something original and fun, but I also didn't have all the editing skills, so it's just taken a little bit longer than I was suspecting. So the first thing I mentioned when coming on is Southern had said, hello in the chat. And that's because I mentioned back because Southern actually crowned 2. Let's see, swap it over here. Southern crowned 2 wild today. I believe from my count, just doing it, I'm assuming they're all still active. I'm going to switch to my solo scene here real quick. Nope, that ain't it. All right, screw it. We'll just do it this way. Boom. And share screen. There. So I put it up. I clipped it while it happened actively. I was kind of watching in the background. But here is Southern crowning 2 Locale Wild today.
What? What happened? What happened, Lucy? You were doing the roll call, right? Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's too early for me to. I just screamed and I already got yelled at for screaming.
Southern!
Oh my! Holy shitballs!
Holy shitballs!
Holy shitballs, Southern!
Guys, just so nobody knows, Southern has crowned to Locale Wild. Holy shit! We've got to play the
I'm
crown.
so sorry, you guys. I got so distracted. I got so distracted. I'm like, what? What is that? What? Oh my God! Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Oh, I feel like crying. Honestly, it's like the best 2 a.m. wake up ever.
That gives you the fucking energy and the courage to go catapult your ass across the valley.
I'll catapult my ass across the valley. Wow.
Southern.
There's a little bit more in there. Sorry.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you so much.
we've got to play the song. We got to play the song.
Yeah, Southern, you're an absolute beast in this universe. I would say every single one of us appreciates the support you've been given. You have crowned to our channel as well. When I did it, I got, the duck writing on there, and we've been trying to do things on the show that are new and weird, just to, do something fun for the universe. I also have what Kimmy refers to as my member anal beads. They're little clown beads. Kimmy, you got to stop talking crap on my little thing because I'm trying to do the first 100 members on the beads. So cash cow or higher, I do the members on the beads for it because I just think it's fun to have more of a permanent thing, right? Rather than just write it on the wall and it disappears in a week. I want something that was after, the first 100. It's kind of like putting a dollar bill on the wall if you own the restaurant, right? But yeah, huge congratulations to Wild. Huge, amazing thank you to Southern for that. And that what they were referencing is Wonder Woman is going to be catapulting herself across the a valley today. Now they showed what it was. It's basically there's this big wire that goes across a giant. Oh, that's a little close for the camera. It just goes across this giant chasm, and they essentially strap you in this harness, and this trolley thing goes down it with bungee cords, and it tightens, and then they pull a thing, and you just boom right out across. I wanted to say it was 100 and something meters that you go. It's the largest one in the world. So Wonder Woman, I believe, is going to be doing that at around 7 to 8 p.m. tonight, and I believe that's in EST. So definitely check that out as well, because the last big one that Wonder Woman did was bungee jumping. So we're going to get to see Wonder Woman catapult herself this time. I'm actually excited to see how that is. Just checking the chat. Plushy Fraggle Rock says cute beads. Yeah, I thought they were fun. I'll grab a new one out of the thing there. There's all little different faces. Obviously finding Jester things is hard. So sometimes you got to work it and, do little clown things. So there's little faces on each one. And then I've been writing the names of the different members as they go, because it's just like a wooden background. So I've been writing them on the back. Because for me, the other part is I know a lot of these people have been doing it for a while. A lot of these hosts, I have not. And this is something I came out of obscurity, right? I just jumped up as an intern and was given a show. That one crashed and burned. Let's be honest. But yeah, this one, I think we've been doing very good, and you guys have been supporting, and even on the times where it's a little bit slow, I've had fun. Other hosts have come up and had fun. I've never had one where someone's just nah, turn it off, right? I get it. It's not for everyone. Some people are just raw drama, this, that, the other, but we do a little bit of that. We do a little bit of fun. And the fun that I had planned for today, which I'm hoping it's all going to work out pretty good, is, oh, hey, Plushy Fraggle Rock with the Band World. Thank you so much.
Jesters run the night, okay?
Hell yeah, we got the Jester staff. Thank you, Plushy Fraggle Rock. We love to see it. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, so for every, it doesn't have to be a single 40. It's just an accumulated 40. I have my iPad set up. I have a second account for it set up. Well, it's currently not displaying the video, but I have it set up facing my garage, and we're going to just do little bicycle jumps. I just have a little board set up. Obviously it's nothing crazy. We still have to stay within TOS. I'm going to wear a motorcycle helmet so we don't get hurt, YouTube. But yeah, just something fun like that. Unfortunately, the snow is not melted enough, so I can't start doing stuff in the driveways. The driveway yet, because my driveway is still a big sheet of ice. So I was going to try doing a mini bike one where it's a little bit bigger, but I was I'm still trying to check out if that one's TOS friendly or not. But yeah, so we're going to just do, again, it's something stupid and fun, but some little bike jumps in the garage, just a handful of platforms, something fun so that you guys get something out of it when you're supporting. In addition to that, we also have, hey,
Jesters run the night, okay?
Willie the Fridge looking for a new bike. Honda Shadow ain't it anymore. Need more giddy up. Ooh, are we looking for something that's more like a crotch rocket, or are you looking for more something that's still set up? Let me know in the chat, and I'll say this. I normally kind of research the bikes that I'm into. So if you're looking for like a global thing, I may not be able to give the exact thing that works, but I might be able to offer a suggestion or two. Yeah, so the other thing we're going to do today is I've been starting to learn how to do one or two of them. Now I have the instructions pulled up because there's no way in hell that I'm doing by memory, but for every 5 members, whether it's, one or they add up to it, I'm going to attempt various balloon animals and probably fail miserably at some of them. So it's a weird skill that I guess I'm interested in trying to learn. My friends' kids are now starting to grow up. There's various ranges of like all the way from babies to like 4 or 5 now. So it'd be kind of cool as cool Uncle Steve to know how to do balloon animals. Now, whether I'll ever be able to get to do them from memory or not is a different story. But even if it's just instructions, you kind of can do it. I don't know. I think it was kind of a fun skill, and it's, again, Jester, clown, fun theme. Yeah, so that's kind of something that, as I learn and get better at it, balloon animals for the win from Plushy Fraggle Rock. Yeah, exactly. It's something weird. It's something dumb. I didn't get the chance to set it up today, but one of my future goals I'm thinking is Jump. Love the vibes here
Hamilton
from
1113
Esther's run the
super
night,
chat
okay?
at $9.99. Jump. Loving
He said,
the vibes
jump, I'll
here.
jump. That is from Tammy10. Jump, loving the vibes here. Thank you, Tammy10. And I got to actually start adding to this thing because if I have to math later on, it is just going to crash and burn. Let's see here. Lower left. Boom. We are already up to 15. Hell yeah. We're already working towards the jumps. Thank you very much, you guys. Yeah, so that's going to be something else that I wanted to work on today too is going towards learning some different balloon animals. And like I said, some are going to come messed up. I have checked it out. As long as I do it in a safe spot where there's no other people or there's no critters or anything, the dog's going to stay inside. Not for today because I have to do a bit of a setup. I need to set up a board. But, and Smooch has done this with throwing. Oh, I don't want him to fall out or I'll be missing some toes. These look like playing cards. They're sharpened. And they are surprisingly good at throwing. So in the future, when we do a balloon animal one, and I'll probably set up with Ultra just so it's a little bit easier to go back and forth, we might hit some of those balloon animals after we do it. I'll stick them on a board, and we'll be popping some of those balloon animals with these. So another fun goal for a future time. Just kind of tease that one a little bit. Again, I didn't get a chance to get all that set up today, but I'm excited to do that as well. So let's get into some actual stuff here, right? I don't want to just be filling all up with all that kind of craziness. Oh shit, you throw cards. So yeah, those are metal. They're like metal cards. I've actually tried starting to learn how to throw playing cards too, to varying degrees of accuracy. But that's something that I actually have started learning how to do as well. So let's get into some other stuff of the universe today, guys. Yeah, so I did the Southern Crown thing. Let's get over to the Il Docket. So, weekend one. I am going to pull this one up here. This got discussed a little bit and confirmed. So Kimmy has been on our stream quite a few times. She kind of does, and I want to make a little start page for it, but I'm going to call it like Kimmy lunch hour, right? So during our what's normal 4 a.m. for us is for Kimmy, her lunch break. So she's loved coming up here. Like, I talk in the background with Kimmy, when we're in the VCs, we hang out, this, that, the other. She's a really fun host, right? So she's been on Low Cow Crypt and on Crypt a few days ago, they actually had her confirm something that has not up till now has just kind of been in the background and no one really knew much about. Yeah, there's my other account here. That's gonna be weird having that today because I'm gonna keep thinking it's someone jumping in.
Barry, confirm your relationship with Tippy Toes Nightmare, Kimmy. They were speculating on fire this morning.
Of course, the fire girlies can't keep my name out of their mouth. Yes, girls. Of course, I know that's what you want. Guys, it's confirmed. It's confirmed a couple of days ago, actually. But, yeah.
Wait, what's confirmed?
Tippy
Grim's
Toes,
face.
Nightmare, and Kimmy K.
What
Sorry, I had to do it with the tippy toes. That's so funny.
Like, you guys are together?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's so cute. That's adorable.
Nightmare?
Oh.
With the nightmare guy?
Listen. You know what's really funny?
dude.
You know what's really funny, Tick? I'm sure a lot of girls, peeps have said this to your girl when they see you walk into a room with her.
No.
Really, Tick?
No, I'm hot as fuck. Anyways, Nick Jonas,
Right.
you're non-binary.
Oop. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So there is a Kimmy and Nightmare thing now. I've worked with Nightmare in the past on shows. He's been awesome. We've even just in random VCs have played. We played like a gnome game about a week or two ago. I find Nightmare to be really cool, fun, quick-witted. Kimmy is also, she's a fellow biker, so instantly that's going to give you a bit of a pairing. As far as just like having good vibes together, I love hanging out with Kimmy. She's come in here, while she's now she's I believe still an intern, so she's not officially a host on any show. But she's been killing it on Crypt. She's been fighting her microphone recently, so I believe she's going to be picking up a new one of those pretty soon. But yeah, both two very cool people that I'm excited to hear about that. Oh,
Jester's run the night, okay?
let's see. Oh, it's too small. Death Struggle with the 5 loved you and Ken last night. Need a new show, Low-Cow Mediation with Sour and Ken. I mean, so Death Struggle, I'm not sure how long you have been in the LCU, but way back when there was an attempt at a show called Low-Cow Court. Now, unfortunately, it did not pan out as a full-fledged show, and this is quite early on, but Ken was actually the judge of that for a little bit. And I want to say Grim was one of the attorneys on there for one of the sides. And, who was on the other side? Was it Rusty? Maybe that was the other side. This is stretching my memory. I have shit memory for some of these things. But I believe he was one of the other attorneys. Guys, you can correct me in the chat if not. But it was an attempted show. Plushy Fagger Rock, your Jester staff is epic. Yeah, when I got it, I loved it, and I knew I had to turn it into a GIF. That's actually a picture of it turned into a GIF. Yeah, so Low-Cow Court was something that was attempted. I don't think it failed necessarily because anyone directly involved. The problem is, and Ken Cant's in the chat, yeah, Grim and Nate, okay. Yeah, I don't think it necessarily failed because of any of the actual people involved. It's just something that's going to require a bunch of structure, and you would need at that point enough fights and struggles to bring someone in every day, right? Because it was still a daily show. So you have this whole thing of like set up a court case. Now, let's be honest, some of the people didn't even understand how to run a court case, which you don't need to. You can do your own version of it, but you're trying to do this structured thing with very unstructured people. They actually have to show up on time. They actually have to be agreeable to shut up and let it go back and forth. So while there were some good episodes on that, I think it's hard to run that as a full-time show. Now, I am excited for someone to actually maybe pick it up once in a while, and Ken is in chat. Ken, it might be an idea once in a while for you to pick up. I know you've been doing it unofficially, and a bunch of us, whoever, most of the time what happens, the other part with this show is the show would have to go live whenever someone's having a beef, because that's when they're feeling it, right? You're not going to be like, oh yeah, save your beef for 12 hours from now. That's not going to happen. It turns into jump on the show that you're at and negotiate it. And I certainly got to learn that last night with Ken, because I've not really had too many where I've had to really wrangle a fight. And I was glad to have Ken there for the beginning part. But yeah, a full-time Low-Cow Court, I don't know. But there could be something in the future where, one of the shows could pick that up and do something maybe once a week or something. But yeah, until then, it's just try to contain the crazies and the chaos. So that was a low-cal pit yesterday. Like I said, we had a bit of a show planned, and that just went out the window, and it became the Wonder Woman and Glammy battle of the fat camp to finalize some things. But it was great practice for me, being able to wrangle those. Let's see. Tech, can you look into my Discord? Same as YouTube name. I cannot get into server. Keep saying invalid or broken link. I'm an active cash cow to 3 channels. Alley Baby 9000. Alley Baby, I would say just double check. Is Tech in the actual chat here? Because I am not Tech Talk. I am Sour Power. But if Tech is in the channel, check. He can check it out. If not, I would say just make sure that you are not in any of the servers that are like Voldemorted people. Make sure you're not in any other weird servers, any kind of like furry stuff or any kind of stuff like that. Because here's the thing, there is a lot of tech behind the Discord channel that if you're in a handful of these types of things or other types of servers that are known to be weirdos, they don't let you in. I'm not saying that's what's going on with your account. There could be a digital verification thing that's going wrong. The other thing you want to make sure you do if you are a cash cow or hire is make sure that you link your YouTube to your Discord. So that might also be the problem as well. So just make sure that you have that stuff done. If not, you can send a mod mail ticket. Let's see. Willie Fridge, that's awesome. Okay, you guys are having a chat in there too. All right, you guys are having your own chat on the side there as well. But yeah, check that out. Allie's been asking about it since yesterday. Trying to think of a way to solve this. I will find a way to get you maybe some help on that, Allie baby. If I don't respond back, and because since I'm solo dolo, I can't just pitch it off to someone else. So I do want to make sure you get some help on that. But I also am going to have to be going between here. So I'll see if I can find the link for the help link thing to put in the chat. Guys, if one of you know where it is and can post it in there, that would be amazing. You guys can co-host with me a little bit today on that. We talked in VC for like 7 hours. I don't know if that's to someone else or to me. But yeah, so I want to be sure that, they're saying talk to Josh. So yeah, that might be a solution too, but I don't know how you can get to Josh if you can't get in the Discord. Chicken or the egg, right? A little hard. That being said, yeah, so going on about that, Kimmy has been awesome. As a biker person, she's very fun. I really like beautiful hair. I really like Nightmare, so best to him. Good luck surviving the LCU, right? Like hosts are burning out and dropping off left and right. So just surviving the LCU yourself is a huge thing. Having 2 of you survive the LCU, good luck. I really do want it to work, but boy, is this like this is like walking into an atomic bomb and trying to hold hands, right? So I'm curious to see how that all plays out. But again, I wish them both best of luck on it. So let's get back over to the rest of this here. Oh, well, speaking of tech, tech was, let me pull up the announcement first here. So, and the announcements in the Discord are always a good spot to find information that's happening. So this was an announcement yesterday at 7:20. If you guys have not heard, yesterday was an absolute nightmare with all the boogie drama. By the time we got to bus stream, when Tech Protect was telling people to harass Amber's ex-girlfriend at her job, I was completely out of it and had a few well-deserved drinks by then. Today, the live cast reminded me that Tech Protect is actually a community manager. I totally forgot about that detail. As a result of his behavior on bus last night, Tech has now lost his community manager role. It's unfortunate because I know a lot of people have issues with Tech Protect right now. Tech Protect has his own things going on. Okay. Yep. All right. Sorry, I just got a side message for something else as well. So I'll say this, like Tech has always been down if there's like a someone has an OBS crash like I had at the beginning and something goes wrong, Tech was there trying to jump in saying, hey, how can he do it? What can he do to help? He's jumped on sometimes when I've had, too many people to wrangle once or twice in here and, just kind of, was decent about it. He could have come in and destroyed us, right? Like he does roast battles, I guess, or has done some in the past. So he could come in and cook us, right? But he was nice about it and weaving through. I understand some of the concerns of what was mentioned there. So Live, I got to stop doing the thing. So Live, did fire him as that, and they decided to start having a vote for getting a new community manager. Let's see here. So, boom. Ooh, not having that space filler. This is a new one. I've never just solo doloed it entirely. This is a whole new experience, and I appreciate you guys here sticking with me. Sorry for a couple little dead air things. I'm trying to keep it filled for you guys. But, boom. Sure. Oh, nope, that ain't it. No, that's that. Oh, whoa, hey. That's a new thing. We just entered the Matrix. All right, let's try that again. Damn, that was a cool effect. I got to remember how to do that. That's a fun little effect.
I got notifications that a mom and I guess a family or kids or
Yeah, it's
whatever
all the way
died.
up. Wake!
Hell yeah!
Nightmare, come. No! Why did you write?
That's for you, Desi. Let's go. Woo! Desi dropping weird hints on live. Dude, let's get the fucking community manager thing now.
Can you fuck right off?
This.
Oh, we got from Willie the Fridge another 5.
Jesters run the night, okay?
Allie Baby says, Sour Power, you're great. Oh, Willie the Fridge. Sour for community manager. Willie the Fridge, look, I'm not going to give the boo-hoos about having a real life job. The reason that I am at 4 a.m. is because I have an IRL job, because let's be honest, nobody's giving me a 10 p.m. slot right now. As I learn, eventually, could that be a thing? Possibly. One can dream, right? And a midnight slot would be amazing too for me. I'm kind of a night owl. I stay up till 12 or 2 a.m. a lot of times naturally. But I'm at 4 a.m. and that has worked. It's not on me right now, so it's charging because we're not going to not let that charge again. But yeah, the 4 a.m. slot, is it weird for me because I'm not an early waker? Yes, but it's been working. So I cannot be there 24/7. That being said, like if I see someone struggling throughout the day and I have an earbud in or something, I'll try helping. Like, am I going to be able to jump on a setup? No, because I drive all over the country doing the countryside doing stuff. But, I've always offered help for OBS training, both for interns and, anyone else that wants to. And if you're just in a random VC and go, hey, I know you do OBS, can you help me out? I don't care if you're just a rando that's in the Discord. I'll give you advice. Don't take all of it to heart. Look, I crashed my OBS maybe just because of circumstance, but I would say I'm more towards the technical side of quite a few of these. So, and I'm constantly learning new things because I want to start doing more animated stuff on the OBS streams as well. But yeah, I could not take community manager, and honestly, would I want to with all these crazies? I'm not sure, but I'm always there to help for it anyways. But I appreciate it, and we'll add it to the total for the bike jumps. Thank you very much. Thank you. This has been a great learning experience here as far as soloing it. So I appreciate the support you guys have for today, and we are halfway to the bike jumps goal. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to switch it back for the rest of this. So again, this is going towards a goal to get Nightmare originally towards community manager.
Just trying to fix my shit.
I don't give a fuck, pussy, okay? Just listen to him cry and sort your fucking camera out. Fuck this 500 members. If we get 300 members, I want Tech Protect gone as community manager, me community manager.
And
Today.
do the fucking switch.
Fucking right, I think it's fair. I don't think, dude, look, at the end of the day, why are we getting rid of a piece of shit and then find another random person to fuck up? Fuck that. Yeah. Let's make it fucking right today, motherfuckers. Switch it.
I fucking believe in it.
Clock it.
Keemstar. Fucking call in.
Get in here, Keem!
That is a way better goal. If we can literally, dude,
I like that.
If we can take text community managership away and actually hire somebody that's going to fucking help me around this community and actually handle and solve fucking problems, Nightmare has been one of the people to help catch half the fucking sex pests that we've caught in this fucking community. So for me, that's a giant W. Dude, I'm just changing the fucking goal.
No,
I'm just changing.
And I have a question.
I'm just changing.
Steak, I have a question.
I'm just changing.
Why the fuck do we let these cocksuckers infiltrate us from the inside? I thought we had beef with them. I thought we had beef.
Who?
fucking PPP over here. Why the fuck? I thought I thought we had beef for that show.
PPP.
Keno Casino. Look at this.
I
He's
am
on the
not
screen
fucking
right now.
PPP. You fucking stop that bullshit. You know I'm not PPP.
You down with PPP? No, you know
No,
me. Then you better be
no,
ICP,
no, I'm not.
PPP, ICP, PPP. Fuck you.
No,
I'm in
I
a
will
bad
not
mood today,
sit
motherfucker.
here
I'm
and be
telling you.
Told that I look like PPP because I fucking don't.
You're right.
So they had done the goal for, oh no, my little chat thing has crashed. Interesting. Weird things are crashing today. So they started out with a goal for Nightmare to be community manager. I think that poll went up. We shall see. No, it didn't. Damn. Weird shit is breaking today now that I'm saying like, oh yeah, I'll help you with your OBS. And they're like, okay, Sour Power, yeah, we're not going to have you help us. But that being said, yeah, I'm going to put the poll up in the side chat in the other way here at this point because I want to see what you guys are thinking about this. So let's see who for community manager. So I'm going to give you the option of kilometer because that's how it reads it out when people put KM in the TTSs. We're going to have Cat Lady, which is the next one that we're going to pull up. Because Cat Lady, no, not Cat Katie, Cat Lady jumped up. We are going to have an other, and if you pick other, just say who you would like to see in the chat, or we're going to leave it as just Steak, because Steak has unfortunately had to wrangle all of the Amberlyn Reed people on a regular basis. And if you guys want to just see Steak just continuously get stressed out and having to wrangle all these people, especially as he's going to Fat Camp coming up soon, so trying to do community manager, Fat Camp, all that craziness. If you just really want to see Steak get stressed the fuck out and try to manage all the craziness of the Amberlyn Reed stuff on top of, being there, maybe we just leave just Steak for it. Yeah, so that would be an interesting one as well. KT Lady says Josh is also a community manager. I could be wrong, but I think that got pulled. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. I thought Josh lost it. I'm unsure. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have someone else to bounce it off of, and my brain's kind of dumb sometimes. But yeah. So the I am not PPP from Turbo. Yeah. So so if you guys don't know, there is a channel. It's Keno Casino that's kind of like a I would say kind of a troll channel. They go through things like that. I'm sorry, Turbo, but you kind of do have the look, at least in that. Oh, no, Josh got it back from Foster Rider. Okay, so it was lost. It had come back. Perfect. Thank you guys for checking me in the chat. You guys are helping me co-host this today to check my brain a little bit. Serial Kitten, we need a community manager that isn't a host and also one that isn't drunk or high half the time. I go back and forth on this because if you look at this as a normal business, I would 100% agree. You wouldn't have the employee also be the HR manager in most cases, right? But the problem is this is not a normal business, right? Like this is, as far as I know, this is the first time something like this has been done where it's a 24-hour circuit of shows from, let's be honest, a mixture of lolcows that have nearly been washed up and then been brought in, some people that maybe had some following and either couldn't get monetized or wanted to do something different, a mixture of people like me who are just randos that stumbled in off the street and was like, fuck it, I'll give this a try, and got handed a show a week later and was told, here you go, have at it. There's some of us like that have succeeded and become our own characters. There are a bunch of the Voldemorts that have rolled through, right? Where they've been good and some people even want a few of them back. And maybe they can't come back because of the ways they acted, or, they're not interested anymore. If you had someone that was not a host or someone that was kind of, I don't know the best way to describe it. Oh,
Jester's run the night okay.
Phantom_mutation super chatted $10.
Phantom Mutation with the 10 behind the stream, but Josh and I are also community managers. So Phantom has gotten it back as well. See, this is why I need some checks on this. This is why I don't make definitive claims. I'll tell you when I'm not sure of something. So Fanty G back in the house, back from the Dollar Genital. Willie the Fridge commented on back below it. Yeah, Phantom, I'm glad to see you actually got it back. I know you've still been helping everyone in the background because it's hard to tell with Phantom whether he's a community manager or not because Phantom just does stuff and helps. Phantom, I had mentioned it that, normally you're carrying the weekend and finally some people signed up early. And that's what I was doing today. I originally had signed up for 10 a.m., but Ken wanted it. And so I said, yeah, have at it. I'll take noon. So no, I'm glad to see you're in there again. See, it's hard to tell because Phantom's just helpful all the time. He doesn't wait to become a community manager to be helpful. He's just always been helpful. But going back to it, the only reason I think that maybe it still should be hosts is because to keep up on this, you would have to depend on someone managing. And so when it's called community manager, it's mostly a host manager, right? It's a tardy host wrangler 99% of the time. Now, of course, there's some stuff that once in a while, if something happens in Discord, they'll hit them. But there's a lot of the tech that already does that and other people as well, the moderators and things like that. So the only reason I think the hosts work in this case, and sometimes don't work, to be fair, is because they are obligated to keep up on the universe because you have to talk about the universe every day. You have to interact with the people. So I think it just prevents lackluster attention on community manager. Now, I'm sure there's someone out there you could find to do it, but weirdly, this system kind of works. And when it doesn't, there's someone else to call it out, right? That's part of it as well. I would like Phantom on Jesters with you, Sour. Well, right now I have Ultra, and Phantom is currently on Lolcow Gay with, well, it was Pesci and Albert, but Pesci actually just put in his resignation. He did know that work was coming up. And yeah, Destiny, Hinstead, don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, guys, definitely. Oh, my little like counter broke. That's cool. Everything is breaking today. We will fix that in a moment. But yeah, guys, if you can likes and then, we are just over the 2,100 mark. I was actually hoping to do that today of just, we love the members, but if you can at least just do a regular subscription to the channel, that's something we want to have too, right? Just so you guys get notified for it. Where was I at? I got one guide by that. Yeah, so don't forget to like stream. That's been awesome. First time being able to catch a live of this show, and I'm definitely enjoying it. Thank you, AnyMac. So, yeah, so they had started out with trying to get Nightmare on as a community manager. Part of the way through that, Cat Lady decided to pop up, and let me add, this is juggling all this is creative. Guys, you got to respect the people that just solo it regularly, because there is a lot of things to juggle while you're doing this. Let me undo that. I will update the total in just a minute on that so that we can keep talking about the next bit of this subject. So, Cat Lady popped up.
And now
And let me switch over for you there. Share the screen. Boom.
just put an axe halfway fucking through it. Oh, excuse me.
I'm gonna
This is farther into the stream.
I was going to get one guide, but
Cat lady, get the fuck up on live, cunt. Get the fuck up on, you decrepit old whore. Get up here, fuck your fucking napping. You do 17 hours a day.
Since my chat's broke, I have to switch back really quick. Willie the Fridge, 5 members.
Jesters run the night, okay?
We'll get there, I promise. Willie the Fridge sending 5 Lolcow Jester gifted memberships. Thank you, Willie the Fridge, for that. That is amazing. Guys, if you receive one, make sure you thank Willie the Fridge. And for 5 more, you can jump in and join in the Discord as well and join some of the craziness. I am also going to be doing where is it? Man, we're jumping all over, but I hope you could follow the ADHD today. I'm not going to do it today because I've already done 6 hours of streaming and I have to do some laundry and dishes, but tomorrow, and I will put it out in both the, it's showing up invisible because it's green. That's fun. We did a build of a Lego Game Boy last weekend. So it's just, in the Jester's VC, the Jester VC hanging out. We did a build of a Lego Game Boy. That's pretty fun. I recorded it, just the video itself, stripped all the audio off, and I am going to post that vid on our channel as well. But I built a little, we have a little light kit for it. We did a build for that, hung out, just bullshit about whatever. If you guys have a project you want to work on and cam up for it, cool. If not, you want to just hang out, we can do that too. But yeah, I figured we could do another one on Sunday. I'm not quite sure when yet, but a build of another one. And in addition to that, I recorded it. I did a test recording of that build with my VR camera. Now, I didn't get the whole thing because I didn't notice that the SD card filled up. My bad. But I'm going to see what the test footage looked like coming out of that, because I might try recording this build in VR as well. So for any of you guys that have VR headsets, you can go back. And again, I'll just pull the audio off and put some like copyright-free music on it or something. And speed it up a bit. But yeah, I have been looking for opportunities to use my VR camera. And I think this is something that is going to be, I'm not going to say impossible to replicate for anyone else, but this is a very weird thing to own, right? The VR camera. For any of you guys that have like a MetaQuest 3 or any of the other VR systems. And yeah, you basically get to be there and sit in the spot. I have it kind of sitting right where my eyes are behind it. So while I'm doing the build, and yeah, I think it's something fun. And I don't see this kind of content, not only not in the LCU, but this kind of content is pretty rare across the entirety of the internet. So I'm trying to do new things here, and that's part of it. But getting back to it. Oh, we have like a triple layer of craziness here. Let me just copy this link so I can post it back in. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of technical behind the scenes detail here real quick because my chat decided to break itself when I made that poll before. Boom. There we go. You guys are back and live again. Good. Perfect. Now I don't have to switch back and forth. Cat Lady for...
You fucking cat. Get up here and fucking stay with Chess. You pussy. Bitches in the main chat crying because of my fucking past or whatever about me being a community manager. You sleep on every show. And you have the audacity to tell me like, oh, you're only acting high and mighty because Keem built you an audience. What's he doing for you, retard? You're on his network. You stupid cunt. You were literally in the same position as me, except I'm better than you. I'm sorry. My bad. You take naps. The most useful and entertaining you've ever been is arguing me now. You fucking decrepit coffin dodging bitch. Fuck you. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Like, wait, what are we doing?
What?
It's like, Keem built your audience. The only reason it's the LCU. We built all of it, including Rebels. It's not my fault. You suck on that fucking show.
Can you tell a story? Like, I'm lost. You're mad at some cat. Which cat? Amber Lance? Whose?
Bruh. Cat Lady from Rebel, I get it. She's forgettable. She's like fucking a better Sam. There she is.
Cat
fucking
Lady.
hell. The dimension ain't kicking that much for you to click on the fucking live on it. Congratulations.
Cat
Welcome,
Lady,
pussy.
Welcome to Locale Live. Can you cam up real quick?
All right, before we get into this a little bit, so what he was referencing there is Cat Lady does have, Allie Baby is actually reaching out to Phantom as well. Yeah, as far as the Discord not working. Phantom, if you know any good way to do about that, I don't know if you can be any more help than I can, but yeah, if you're noticing that in the chat, Phantom, feel free to see if you can help out on that. I'm just going to also steal the link to my channel thing here because, again, something else broke. Sheesh. Boom. Sorry, guys. Unfortunately, this is also the screen that I do the stuff here. So I just need to steal this link back real quick for something in the background of OBS. Very good. Yeah, so Cat Lady does, she has shared this at least, that she has like some narcolepsy things going on. Sorry, I'm still displaying that screen.
I guess you and Nightmare.
Boy, oh boy. Yeah, so she has shared that she has that. I actually have a light version of it myself, so I understand, like, it's not always that you're just like, oh, I'm tired. It's your brain trying to shut off, even if you're trying to stay awake. And so, there was early streams before she got it more figured out where, once in a while, it's just people were thinking she was on, like, hard drugs or something. No, it's your brain trying to shut off while it doesn't matter what you're doing. Look, it can even do it if you're driving a car, if you have the right type. So, I know Nightmare's mocking her, and like I said, Nightmare's hilarious, but he is a savage too. And so he started going in, and Cat Lady was not having it.
Some type of beef. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Yeah, because sitting
What's
here
your
and
issue,
trying to
retard?
say that this motherfucker should be a fucking community manager when he sits
Right.
there and when he runs out of fucking roast for people, calls them PDFs for no fucking reason.
I
He
admit
gets
it,
in
my
our
fault
fucking
is his. Go
BCs
get over
drunk
it.
as shit, and he sits there and
When?
fucking talks to our fucking audience and tells them that they
When?
are their sexuality, they don't have any respect, and then tells
When?
other people that they're fucking their kids.
You're
This
on about-
motherfucker isn't a community manager.
Okay. Awesome. Now I will respond. You're on about Midnight Goddess. We've patched it up. I said how I thought the pansexuality
Yeah,
and
fix the light
bisexuality,
counter.
which is
Fuck
what I am,
yeah.
is the same thing. She didn't like that. We had a back and forth. We patched up. It was months ago. You fucking clown.
Oh, but you like to talk about how my narcolepsy meds ran out fucking 4 months ago.
It's not my fault you fall
fucking
asleep
have
on
to
the
call
show. It's
people
just you're boring.
PDFs in the last fucking month because you run out of fucking creativity.
Name one time.
Suck a fucking dick.
Quiet
Try
about
it for
it.
once while you're saying that that's something you like.
Okay. That's all you got. This is the most entertainment
That's
you
all
ever
I
put
got?
into the LCU, by the way. Congratulations.
No, it's fucking not. You're
It
just
is.
too
Rebel
busy
sucks
getting
'cause
fucking
you're on it.
fired and rehired
You
so
are
that you
literally
have
the
people
biggest anchor.
fucking
You're
on
the
the
iceberg.
fucking
Wait,
fucking audience and watch.
Nightmare, let her talk. You can't yell over her. Go ahead.
You have had Keem up your ass firing you and rehiring you the entire time to create an audience for you. The entire fucking time. But you want to tell me that me, a person who has an extremely full
I'm going to pause it right there for a minute so I actually can comment on some of this so I can remember all of it. Damn, cat lady. I would say chill, but maybe not. Like, there are very few people that just write bang, 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 hit Nightmare, you know, just over and over and over again. Nightmare is very quick-witted, very quick at the words. There's also a little bit of translation issue sometimes with the, I've been used to Nightmare hearing him too, and you guys, you know, probably have as well, but like, you know, just the accents between, you know, English accents from someone like Josh and Nightmare with his accent as well. So like, you know, when he starts going in, like he has funny ways of saying things sometimes too. So yeah, you know, between all those things, like I wouldn't want to just toe to toe, just try, you know, insult back and forth Nightmare, right? Like I can admit, I'm good enough to admit that he would probably crush me at this point, right? I'm a newer podcaster or a newer streamer. Ugh, it feels just, I'm not even, that just feels gross in my mouth saying that. Ugh. Whatever I am, an LCUer host. Yeah, host. There we go. That's a little bit better because there's a bunch of people that qualify as hosts here. But Nightmare's worked at bars and things. He's very quick-witted, and she just came out machine gun style. And just from chat, DJT, Cat Lady did smoke him, TBF. It's Cat Girl. Gidgy must have told her to hate Nightmare. She does what Gidgy wants her to. I'm going to have to disagree on that. I will say this, now that they've been working together, it probably appears that way, but that may also be, at least when it comes to content-wise, is because Cat Lady has a huge content brain. She had just started getting put with us on Cracked when that was the first show I was on, and she really didn't get a chance because of some of the things she had going on to really work with us, but I did get to see some of her initial ideas, and she is very content-brained. So at least in that front, I'd say she's allied, and I'm sure there's going to be other things that they're going to agree upon, right? Like to some extent, you're going to stick with your host as well. But I will say I've seen her speak her own opinions, not this aggressively up front, but I've seen her speak her own opinions. So yeah, if there's something specific you know about, feel free to point it out. But I would say for the most part, I've seen her stick up for herself. She just may agree with her in ways that you guys don't agree with, which I've seen before. I can 100% agree with that.
fucking in real life because I have a job. I can actually hold down a job, and it's not fucking bar backing, walking around with ice and fucking an additional liquor bottle for shit that runs out. Look here, motherfucker, I also have 4 kids. I run other fucking platforms and businesses, and I fucking come here every single fucking day where I'm supposed to be, and I do my shit. I've come on fucking live. I've done my fucking tours. I've done the shit I'm supposed to do. I've done more than that, and I continue to fucking do it. But just because Key put you on the back of a bunch of fucking people that already had audiences while building you a fucking audience and decides to put you on multiple shows so that you can afford to live since you can't keep a job doesn't fucking mean that you have any fucking betterness to be a fucking community manager.
It up, cunt. This isn't a fucking movie, you fucking Down syndrome retard. No, a post. Jesus, fuck.
Movie is me telling you the fucking truth about you. Now, fuck.
You fucking stupid cunt. I'm talking. So anyway, let's get into it, right? If I have to serve a mute you because you can't be a functioning adult, which is crazy, then go ahead.
again, damn cat lady, holy shit. And yeah, I see you guys in the chat as well. So I know a lot of you watch live, but you know, this was something I want to bring up because it was through the thread of community manager, you know, adding some and things like that. Damn cat lady, holy shit. You know, most of the time, you know, cat lady's kind of second in command. Dead score with the 10.
Jesters run the night, okay?
At dead score 2,424 super chatted $10. Think it's funny after gassing out and becoming
Dead score with the 10.
here.
I think it's funny
Lol,
after
only if
gassing
she
out
could have
becoming
kept the
irrelevant
energy
here.
during
Well,
her first
only
go
if she
around.
could have kept that energy
Sometimes
during her
Forget
first go
Rebel
around.
is even a show
Sometimes Forget
anymore, to
Rebel
be
is even a
honest.
show anymore, to be honest. I will agree. Dead score, I don't know if you've missed it. And, you know, to the end, I've always said, like, regardless of what's going on in your personal life, like, yes, you're going to afford to take breaks and, you know, come back or whatever. Cat Lady did actually have something for a bit that just restricted her from being here and was taking a toll on her way that she had no control of. So I'm going to assign at least some percentage of it towards that. And that's all I'll say on that. Now, that being said, you go, hey, I don't care, keep the energy. Hey, you're allowed to have that opinion, but there's certain things that you just can't go through, right? Like there's certain things that you can't push through necessarily. So she went back, she got a step back, she came back in, again, step into the LCU. It moves. I've been here a month and it feels like 6 months. And just the way that it moves. So I get stepping back in and especially coming off of something that's pulled you off outside of your own choice is a little rough. She's coming back with fire now. And, you know, there's some people that are just more of a consistent drone. There's other people that come in and they're bam, bam. You know, you have the Z boys who you're just like, shit, man, like chill, like you, whoa. And, you know, are fire like that. And then you have someone like Cat Lady who's just going to come in swinging. Honestly, I'm here to see what she does. You know, maybe this is giving her a little inspiration to maybe mess with Gidgey a little bit as well. But yeah, I agree. And Dead Score is, you know, has helped me in the background too. So shout out to Dead Score for that. And that also brings our bike jump totals up to our first time of hitting our first 40. So I am going to reset it to a 0. I'm just going to finish this last little bit up because I am solo doloing it. I don't want a bunch of dead air here. So I'm going to just kind of get it to a spot where I can have another little short video playing, get the thing to record for the garage, run on back over here because it's just down the, well, I'm pointing at a background right now. There's a door and it's there, so it's not that hard to get to. And yeah, we will make sure that this works. So Dead Score, Lolcow, Jester, Lemao, I've been here since August 24. It feels like it's been 10 years. Yeah, I mean, as a viewer, I've been watching. Obviously, there's some spots that I've missed here and there. And then, you know, as it shows, I couldn't watch one every day. But I've been watching since the original one where it started out with Tommy C, Wings, and Boogie when it was a recorded podcast. And it was Tommy C being like, all right, because they were recording it. They weren't even doing it on Discord at first. And they're like, 1, 2, 3. And then Boogie like waits a second. He's like, meh, 3. And Tommy's like, all right, dude, do it again. 1, 2, because they were sending their video and their audio separately, recording it individually, sending it to someone to cut back together. What a nightmare of a way to run it. Until that, and even Boogie mentions it in the stream, even though he was being mopey and not participating right, where he's like, well, I wish we had a video platform and this and that, which was a good idea, but like just the way he was approaching it, because you got to remember, Boogie was coming from basically just his channel nuked. He had just lost a bunch of that money with his crypto his crypto thing. Like Boogie was truly out of it and significantly heavier than he is now. So yeah, I've been watching all the way since then myself. So yeah, it feels like an eternity, but it's really not been that long. Foster Ryder says Cat Lady did not agree last night to stop bitching Gidgey out in private and to start doing it on the show. Well, hey, there you go, Foster Ryder. Exactly. So, you know, you might see a little bit more of a more intense Cat Lady as well. I saw someone make the comment of Miss Frizzle. Cat Lady, I'm going to send you a message about that because if you haven't done the Magic School Bus get up yet, you've got to do the Magic School Bus get up because they have done different things, you know, content ideas. I think it'd be super fun to do like little science experiments because I'm sure she's already got some of that stuff with her kids as one of their episodes. So I'm actually going to send her that idea for her to do it. Whenever I think of an idea that's not really for our show or like I think would fit on a better show, I'll give it to someone else. I don't care. We can all share and have fun here. Boogie looked ridiculous in that shirt and glasses last night. Let's be honest. Boogie has a whole bunch of different get-ups, and Boogie's going to look ridiculous half the time anyways. She also got compared to a Hogwarts professor and cosplayed her earlier this week. Oh, okay, yes. So that would have been, she was a fortune teller. Oh, I'm going to get razzed on here for not remembering her name. Tautry. I'm just going to mumble it because I can't remember the exact words. One of you guys will fill it back in. But yeah, she came in hard for it. And I wanted to play that because like I have not seen that level of cat lady ever. Yeah. Destiny says I forgot her name too. Dude, she does the dead score. Dude, she does the magic school thing. A lot of us old guys are going to no dead score, rule 12. A lot of us guys are gonna goon. Lol, Miss Frizz was hot. Look, just because you're into gingers now, dead score, doesn't mean you got to goon over cat lady. You got to remember the rule 12. We don't want to Iceman you here. Does anyone know if cat lady's ever addressed the Gidgey getting her off the show so she could make more money? Keem dropped that on Queens like 2 weeks ago. Professor Minerva. Oh, no, that's Minerva McGonagall. McGonagall would have been the one that can transform to the cat. Oh, I don't think so, Peanut Gallery. I'm going to call that a miss unless I'm wrong. Not Tonks. Oh, she's the fortune teller lady. I'm going to look this up in a minute, but I'm not going to. Trelawney. Yes, Trelawney. I'm just going to pin your comment, even though it's just, a thing, because if you guys are helping us in the chat, that's just going to earn you a pin for now. I haven't been pinning comments. I want to start pinning comments each time. I've seen that done on a few other shows and I like it. So most of the time we're going to be like fun things, but yeah, this is the first save of tonight. Who says I've been into them just now? Hey, Descore, I'm not saying I don't share the ginger affliction sometimes as well. But yeah, so that was some crazy cat lady energy for it. Which I'm excited to see if that keeps up because I think that would be a hilarious new dynamic on Rebels. It's pretty much been cat lady, being the second in support, right? She's very good on being the support person, coming up with the ideas. Gidgey has even said herself, like she's always pointing to cat lady, but Gidgey's had a little bit of time to settle back into her, like, and I'm fine with Gidgey overall, but like she's had her time to settle into her nice lady thing again and like give credit to cat lady, which cat lady deserves. But I think it would be funny to see cat lady maybe pull the claws out a little bit and get them fighting. Cooter Crash is sorry you're only reading your donators comments, Lamau. I'm reading Gray's as well. I just read yours. Cat lady was hired because she gave Tina a big fat L when she called in. Yeah, that was the original way that cat lady got in here. Sybil Trelawney. Yes, Peanut. Look, guys, I read what comes across that makes sense because sometimes if I don't understand what it's referencing and it's going by, I'm not going to read every single comment or this would be the comment reading show, right? But I'm trying to keep engagement for it. So I hope that works. Now, that being said, I am going to play one more little bit. And this is People in the Wall of Boogie's thing. And then I am sorry, I'm going to have to slightly curse your eyes with this. But yeah, Boogie thought he had something to prove. And I'm going to play this while I just get my camera set up in the garage quick. It's already set up, but I just got to get it back on real quick. Here. Boom. Boom. Yes. Nice. And I'm going to go set up my camera for the first round of bike jumps. It's going to be a funny time.
I'm in Boogie's walls. I live in the walls.
What does that mean?
I'm everywhere. I'm in the goddamn walls.
What does that mean?
I live with Desi in your walls.
What does that mean?
I am her true husband. Loud, 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 it never ends.
What the fuck does that
Her
mean?
voices are never silenced.
That makes it worse. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Did Keemstar put somebody in the walls? Is there a camera? What does that mean?
I don't know. There's a bunch of documented cases, and this is one of the things that fucks me up, Boogie, is there are so many cases of strangers breaking into a person's house, hiding, and just living there indefinitely.
Yeah, they're
they'll
called
do
Smurfs.
it forever. You've already got a bunch of homeless people living in your house,
no.
but there is another
true.
one that
Why
you're
isn't it
unaware
showing?
of, and not only are they listening to your loud ass noises, they're saying they're Desi's true husband. Are you sure she didn't give you back that ring for the wall,
Well, then
man?
I'm cucking you. Then I'm cucking you because I fuck that bitch all the time.
Prove
so you
it.
getting cucked, bitch.
Prove it.
You want to see it? You want to see me fuck her right now?
Bring Desi in. Does
I'll
that
eat this
dick work
pussy
or
alive.
not?
You wanna
Does
take
his
down
dick
another
work
stream?
or not?
I'll eat that pussy.
Does it
wanted
work?
Come, Boogie.
Desi,
She wanted cum.
Desi, come here.
I'm just saying, she wanted cum. You can't deliver the
We're
cum.
getting out hardcore for these
Does
fuckers.
that dick work?
Snake's
Does
trying to get
that
his
dick
hard.
work?
Snake's trying to get his dick hard. Get in here.
Boogie,
Oh, I'm so sorry for this. Your eyes are going to be scarred.
Going to go on you. What the fuck?
Yalama should be the community manager and Boogie should campaign for him.
Ew,
Yuck.
Boogie, get the fuck out of here with that gross shit.
Hey,
Get
Dead Score, you
out
still
of
feeling
here!
redheads now?
Oh, Boogie, you're fucking disgusting.
But you are fucking disgusting.
Somebody ruin the fucking mood right now. I want to hear
Working
the
for me,
most
Snake. Is it
vile
working for
fucking
you?
shit. It's not working for me. My dick is not into this shit.
Oh, God, don't give me a hickey.
all.
Don't a hickey. Ah!
Desi, if
the
you're a
fuck outta
real
here.
one, knock him out of that
I'm
fucking
sorry I had to
chair
curse you with
next
this,
time.
guys.
Next time,
For
lean
real.
in and drop his fat ass on his back, bro.
I had to see it, so do you.
You're disgusting for doing that, Boogie. You disgusted me.
You made me
disgusted
do
the
it. You
whole
told me to
fucking
fuck
audience.
her. You
I
told me
wanted to
fuck her
see
on live.
if your dick works. Boogie,
Nope.
stop. I'm kidding.
Pause.
Hey, stop.
We're good on that. Nope, I'm not going to curse you with that last bit of sight. Yeah, Boogie. Why are you the way that you are? I know that you were part of the It's Cat Girl, not nice sour. That's right, but I had to curse you guys with what I had to see, and this was kind of the last follow-up bit of it. Sorry, this was just part of my fun towards you guys, towards having you guys shared some of my pain. I'm currently getting this camera back on because it stopped working for a minute as I'm setting up for the next bit here. But yeah. Hey, sometimes that's live. Tecrity says, my eyes. Pan Nightmares, Locale Jester. I saw this shit when it was happening, lol. I've already been cursed. Yep, sorry. I had to just finish off the live segment with that. Because originally I was planning on doing this as a duo, so there'd be some more back and forth on it. But I'm solo doing it, and that was just giving me a little bit of filler while I get this camera working again, because it is misbehaving itself. Everything is breaking today, and doing it solo is a little bit more interesting. Destiny Hindset said, Keemstar, we need compensation for our eyes. 100%. Play what Cat Lady says to Boogie before leaving, please. Ooh, I do not have that clipped, and trying to do that live is going to be a little bit hard. If you know a phrase of what it was in there, I can try searching that out live as I do it, because it's going to be a little difficult. I'm one man in it today, but I will certainly try to grab that as well. I do not have that. Carnival games are fun. Yes, thank you. So, yeah, I had talked about Pesci leaving, and we're going to switch. I don't know. I don't want to just do the clips thing the whole time, right? But I do need a little bit of something to do in the in-between while I'm trying to get more technical shit breaking today figured back out again. Oh, man. That was not what I was expecting here for this. Damn it. Guys, Apple products, I'm just going to say it. Not a fan. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion. Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. And yes, Bike Jump, that's what I'm trying to set this up for, because it was recording right until it's time to work. So I'm going to be doing the Bike Jump in just a minute here as I get this second camera set up. And I might actually just do it over to my cell phone, which is an Android, which fucking works more often than not. So I might just do that. It's just it's not as good at standing up. But yeah, hot take. Sorry, guys. Apple products. I've had more issues with Apple products recently than anything else. And I am not feeling it. Let me drop my screen share. Maybe that's what's doing it here. But while we wait, as I set this up, so at least I can... damn. A little bit of a trip up. Twiggy Best LCU hosts, hands down, says Cooter Crabs. Lisa Sparks says Steak is an idiot. Michael Tate, you guys still live? Yes, we are. And yep, Pan Nightmares, fuck Apple. I will never own an iPhone. Android fan. Ooh, There we go. That's something that we can put it up. So I'm going to end the poll. I am going to end the poll that we had. Oh, the poll's already ended. I'm learning some things on trying not to set up too much technical stuff. I thought I was going to be a smart boy and set up a bunch of technical stuff today. And my technical one guide me a little bit here today. But yeah, so we did discuss Pesci. There we go. That's what we can do. We did discuss Pesci leaving. And so I will pull this up while I am still trying to solve this here. Sorry, I don't want to do.
Probably heard the.
I don't want to do too much of the clips today. But you know, if I need a little bit of a filler and it's a bit of a psychotic assault, says your mom is an Apple product. Apple's been disappointing lately. Worst updates ever. Yeah, I am going to need sometimes when I'm trying to like just focus down where I actually used my whole 2 brain cells. I did at least keep myself padded with a little few things here, but I do want to play this Pesci resignation because I really like Pesci. Like even when Pesci was with Gigi, I thought he should have had a show right from the get-go. He has an interesting voice. He has like a very interesting way about himself. He has done some IRLs like in, I don't remember where it was. I don't know if he said, but the city he did it on, one of the IRLs, he was like bundled up in this cool thing and he was just no fear, right? Like he's just showing up to people, handing them out pamphlets. He had kind of gone into like more of like a, a more degraded area. He's been some really good one. Oh, I get what the time thing you're sending me now. See how those 2 brain cells, they're fighting because you just added a third factor in there. 124 from live. Perfect. Thank you guys for being my co-host today. I appreciate it. So let me just pull up from there.
Got notifications that
Pause. And you said it was from 124.24. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the love even on that side of things, right? 124.24. Thank you. This is Cat Lady leaving.
Those who know,
I'm going to get this fucking camera working.
Cat Lady, am I okay to call him a spastic, by the way? Is that okay?
Boom, boom. Share. Yeah. We're back on track. Thank you.
Boogie?
You'd have to look it up.
Yeah, am I
It's a
allowed to
deep
call him a
cut, bitch.
spastic?
That's a fucking
Bitch,
me.
awesome.
The viewers
Fuck
will
you,
get
you
it.
spastic. Retard, basically.
I don't know. I've got kids yelling out there, guys. Literally, I'm gonna get off stream.
Yeah, they're yelling because they want a new home. They're yelling because they want to go to foster care. Let them free.
Boogie, no.
Boogie, they're yelling because they want me to come give them some more attention because they like living in their fucking home with their fucking mother because I don't ask for them to give me hand jobs or twist their nipples.
Holy
We aren't all your
shit.
fucking mother.
That's bad. That was
God
pretty good, actually.
damn,
I'm not gonna lie.
bro. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, look.
Damn, and she might drop your fat ass. Holy shit. Cat Lady just bodied fucking Boogie too? What is happening?
Damn.
That was pretty based, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
Bro,
I
why
fuck
couldn't
with
she do
Cat
that on
Lady
Ramble?
now.
It would be a good show.
Dude, Cat Lady, if you could do this shit on your show, bro, you'd blow Gidgy out of the fucking water and take
would
your
be
show out of
good.
the trenches. I actually fuck with Cat Lady now. That was good, bro. She
Right?
came at me good too. I like that shit.
She came on me really
Fuck
good.
off!
Fuck
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
Boogie, I'm in your walls.
What does that mean?
The only way. to
Okay,
make
yeah,
me
so this is
leave is to
continuing on from there. Yeah, we don't need to see that cursed image again. Not even a little bit. We don't need to see that cursed image again. So, okay. So, let's see. I'm not going to turn the video on so you don't get a whole shot of my house the whole way through because, it's server muted. Let's see. Get rid of the server mute. Oh. Well, that's difficult. Boom. Hey, now you can hear me through here. Yes. I did it. We got it. All right. We are heading out to the garage to do the bike jumps. I swear I prepped it, but Apple being Apple, it is what it is. All right. And I will full screen myself once I get it set up. We're just going to do a quick bounce back and forth here as we get set up. See me trying tricky things. Sometimes there's a consequence of doing tricky things, right? Let's see here. That should be pretty close to what we want. I'm going to run back to my setup. Yes, it's working. It's working. All right, full screen. Hell yeah. Now, the Skelly Man has been something that's been a staple. He started off as just one of the background things, and then he got put through the table last couple days ago. And so now we are down to, oh, sorry, your ears. And now we are up to doing some jumps over him as well. So Sour Power is going to be teleporting back out to the garage again by the magic of podcasting amazingness. Ta-da! Guys, I didn't even get my full driveway to do this, but I figured the garage was the next best thing. We'll give you a couple more, and then we won't miss on the Skelly Man. Again, it's a weekend stream. I wanted to have a little bit of fun with it, right? Everyone's always sitting at their desk. I like getting up and playing, right? All right. This time, Mr. Skelly Man is getting it. Game over. We're going for the head. He's lived long enough in the LCU. He's going to be the newest victim of it. Ah, I missed. We're going to make another pass. Oh. All right. We're going to head back inside. Skelly Man's coming with me. All right, all right. Let's see. Well, I hope you guys actually got all that. I think you did. Again, trying new things each time here. Let me server mute that. Get some headphones back on. Hey, there we go. Any reflections? No. Server mute that. I know, very daring to try doing singular back and forth to different locations, but hopefully we've now got a new friend for the podcast, right? Or for the stream. The head won't be easy. Justice for Skelly Man. W for physical exercise. That's right. Look, oh, sorry, I have all sorts of stuff going on here. There we go. Back to being a little more professional. I'm a bigger boy, right? I'm somewhere in the range of 282 to 285, depending on the day here right now. Steadily losing, so a little bit of physical exercise is fun because at some point, I don't know when the first day is that it's going to be, but I have motorcycle track days. Now, obviously, we won't do a whole stream from there because the motorcycles are loud as shit. I'm pretty good at audio stuff, not so good to drown that out. But I will probably call into a show and do one at some point. And I think I have enough of a setup and enough of a broadcast. Oh, puppy. Hi, puppy. I do think I have a good enough connection there to maybe call into a show or two, because normally the track days are a whole day. And just do a little bit either, so that you guys can see them going on the track. But also, I have enough video equipment that I might actually be able to stream me being on the track for some of it, which I think is all good for TOS. I'm just going to have to double check because, let's be honest, things are live. It's very rare that people crash, but it does happen. I have never gone down on the track, not toot my own horn, but I'm just saying. And I actually help instruct some of the novice and low-level people, so I might do a little bit of that during the summer as well. So I'm excited to do that. But yeah, justice for Skelly Man. He's we keep using parts of him, and he's been slowly being destroyed across the LCU timeline that I'm here. So we got to find something to do fun with him in the future. And I appreciate your guys' support to get me to the goal today. Again, this is kind of like a weekend fun stream thing. We got a great redirect already from Ken and Melcifer. So yeah, I was just, I wanted to do a stream, even though it's solo dolo, this kind of a practice thing for me. And guys, you are sticking with us, so hopefully you like it. Let me switch back. Yes, I'm so glad it worked, even with everything broken. Can I just say, I'm glad that it worked. Bro, the footage you already shared was awesome. I know how fun track days are. It does eat up the entire day. Yeah, Willie the Fridge. So normally the way it works is 15 minutes out of the hour, you're on the track. Sometimes there'll be 20-minute sessions. But I got to say, not even just because I'm a fatty, but even people that have been doing it for a while, 20 minutes out of the hour, each hour. You got to remember, it's in the summertime. It's with your suit. It's a full leather suit, top to bottom. It gets hot as shit, and you get tired if you're actually pushing. So, 20 minutes out of the hour is a lot. I'll normally still just go for the 15. But, I think I have good enough connection and a good enough stuff to do that. So that'll be fun for the spring. Let's get back to it. I'm so glad that worked. If I get ones in the chat for yay that it worked, I don't need an attaboy, but I'm significantly happy that worked. And that has now given me the green light to be confident to start doing some more stuff in the garage too, where I can bounce back and forth when I have a co-host, especially. So we had the Pesci leaving thing, which, did I even play all of it? No, I didn't, because we jumped to the cat lady thing. Yeah, see, I got all messed up. So this Pesci's leaving announcement. I did want to play this. Like I said, I do like Pesci. Now, I do understand that Pesci does need someone as far as we all come in this universe and there is no manual, right? And I'm starting to write, I wouldn't say a manual for the LCU, but just the high points, right? Of like, where is your docket when you're on a show? No one told me that. You have to get added to this. How does the docket work? How do you make threads in the docket? What do you do for OBS, right? And I'm not saying I'm going to write a whole manual for it, but just the high points. And then you can, instead of asking the dumb questions, you can ask ones like, all right, I kind of got set up. Can you help me with the last bits? Because that's the kind of stuff I like contributing to the LCU. And Pesci just kind of had put those out there up front where he was just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I know that a lot of people mocked him, but he was willing to say this online. And I got to tell you guys, he's not the only one that had that. I had a lot of those questions too. Plushie Figurok, little training modules, exactly. And it's not going to be like this huge involved thing. It's going to be like a Google Doc and maybe some pictures included and things. I know that some of it might be like trial by fire, like, if you can come and figure it yourself out, then like that makes you better. And to some extent, I agree. But at the same time, it shouldn't be so hard that you don't even know the questions that you don't know that you need to ask. And so Pesci struggled with that a little bit in the front, but he worked his way through it, and he's been pretty good at hosting. And like I said, I love his attitude. I think there's a lot of qualities about him, especially sharp dressing, that I probably won't be able to attain. There's plenty of qualities he has on that side, and I think there's plenty of things that I could help him with. But yeah, so he is leaving, at least for now. Now, it's not like on bad terms. There's no Voldemorting, anything like that. It's just it literally doesn't work for him right now as far as the situation. Oh, sorry, we still have the garage cam on. It's a little bit let me reshare here. And of course, the star of the show wants to hang out. Hi, Tommy. He's just chilling. Now, I know you guys think he wants to go outside or something, but this is just his, I want to hang out and be in the way, because he knows now when the camera's on, he is a little attention whore. So he just wants some love, huh? Come here. Yeah, we'll show you some love while we play the Pesci thing.
The announcement, reality was I had to step down as being a host is something I kind of have known about for a second. I knew eventually in March I would have trouble working. And I was hoping I'd be able to figure a way around it. Oh, let me full screen that. I was hoping I'd be able to figure a way around it because, it was an honor to work.
Sorry, I was choking on my water here for a second. Holy crap, thank you guys so much.
Jester's run the night, okay?
I got got a new one for a new staff. Yes. Meow Mixer 404. I know this isn't much, but you're doing great. I don't know what currency that is, but it is a cool currency. And like I said, I do this for the love of the game. So any support has been amazing. Really, the support is partially to keep the report card good too. And, you know, it allows me to keep investing on things. You know, as I keep buying tech and stuff, if I happen to break even on all of this, that would be amazing, honestly. I do it for the love of the game. So really, it allows me to justify even more silly stuff to buy and do. So thank you very much. Willie the Fridge.
Jester's run the night okay.
I got to find a way to tie a bike brake. I think I have one somewhere so I can operate him with his little mouth thing so I can fuck with people when they're talking or something. That's what we're doing with this. Thank you, Willie the Fridge, for the 5 Lolcow Jester gifted. Guys, make sure you thank Willie the Fridge. Willie the Fridge has been an awesome supporter for gifting memberships if you've gotten one. And of course, I got to do the plug for 5 more. You can cash cow up and you can get in the Discord and the VCs, all that fun stuff. You get to see, you know, a lot of where some of these controversies and things take off. And like I said, we're going to be doing a build of the PD Piranha kit, and I'm going to record it both. You know, I'm not going to include the audio in any of the recording. It's just the video recording only so that I can put them out as videos on our channel as well. So if you guys miss it out, you know, everyone else can check it out later. But, you know, a lot of it's just to hang out, and this kind of just a vehicle of like something to look at instead of just my big silly face the whole time while we're doing it. But yeah, we're going to be building this PD Piranha plant in a VC hangout tomorrow, and I will put out on the community tab as well as in the side chat of the VC for Jesters when we're doing that. What was I talking about? Oh, Pesci, yes. So, haha, fair enough. Magic Tech, so culture, we need Southern up in here. Yeah, Southern is kind of like a quiet entity that just drifts through with this crazy support, and I love it. I wish I knew a bit more about them because they interact so little. It's, you know, not that we want to do I never tailor my content to what, regardless of the money that's good put out, right? But I do like doing small things for people that support. Oh no, the dog's gotten into the green screen. No. What are you doing? There's no man behind the curtain, sir. He thinks he's in Wizard of Oz right now and trying to find the wizard. I'm the fucking wizard. Ha, puppy. Yeah. But that being said, sorry, distractions. ADHD as fuck right now. I'm so happy this is going good. But yeah, Willie Fridge says, I love Southern. She's the best. 100%. Fucking Sour actually brings a show and has ideas. Yeah, I mean, I try. You know, I'm always thinking of something fun. And, you know, if I spot something in a store that I think is going to be fun, look, I'm a big kid at heart, right? Like, I own my own house. It's nothing fancy because I've always liked trying to keep my bills cheap. I work a job that makes decent money. So, like, when there's a lot of people like, oh, I'm not going to get that because, you know, it's kind of childish, whatever. If I like it, I'm fucking getting it. And if I can do something on stream with it, I'm going to do something good with it. Willie the Fridge, what type of dog you got? It is a pit bull mutt. He was found in New York City as just a stray on the street, and so they picked him up. And there's a service that specifically deals with pit bulls. I actually got him the day that he was supposed to be put down because he was on one of those news stations where they share him, try to get him adopted out. So I don't threaten him with it, but when there's time when he's being a little shit once in a while, where I'm like, hey, buddy, you're living on borrowed time, and he's been living on, I think we're going on 8 or 9 years of borrowed time right now. And it's been amazing borrowed time, right? Like, he is the best as the boys. He might jump up here. Let's see. You gonna come up? You want? Oh, you're hiding behind the mic. Hi. The other thing, sorry, but here's another hot take. I don't like dogs that lick your face. He will come up and sniff, but he's not a face licker. I know some of you guys like that. I don't let humans most of the time lick my face, so why would I want something that licks its own butthole to lick my face, right? But he's fun and he's affectionate. He hangs out every night. Yeah. That's the back shot of it, the back shot of his head. But yeah, he's my puppy boy. He's a good brindle mix and he's super cool. And also, you know, I'm not going to just push the whole adopt, don't shop thing because I get why some people do that, but free dog. You know, he's cost very little. Free dog. So if there's ever a reason to do that, again, I'm not going to like berate someone if they decide to go out and shop for one. I understand the reasons for it, but I tell you, consider investing getting a free dog because they're way cheaper and they're just as cool. And sometimes they have some weird quirks that are fun to get used to. Speaking of weird quirks, now I want to actually get to the content. Sorry, I know it's bouncing around, but you guys seem to be liking it. I do want to do the thing with Pesci because I do think it's important on sharing that. And Albert's been having a tough day today, too, with that. So it's kind of a double whammy. Hey, there's still the garage.
Work here for Keeb. You know, nothing but positive things to say. Me and Albert never fought. We got along great. But when they put Phantom on the show, I said that was my opportunity to put my notice in because I knew it would be easier for Albert to work with Phantom than other people. So I looked at it like when you do something I do, and it's not just cars, there's a few things I have my hands in, and you get deep into some things to where the things you do, you have to do, and the things you want to do, sometimes you can't. And in a perfect world, I would love to do the podcasting thing. But it wouldn't be fair to a co-host if I can't, be fully there or on the creative end and give the same effort as they do. The reality is, when I wake up, if the sun's out, I'm out. And that's a problem I would be dealing with in a month from now if I was still here from 12 to 2. And I just thought, sorry, you say something?
Go ahead, dude. Finish what you're saying.
No, and I just thought Fat Camp was the perfect place to do it. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say on that.
Well, can I just say this? I don't know where this is gonna go now. I only came here because I liked your attitude, Besh.
And I appreciate that, Albert. You definitely made the month of February rememberable. I think that's the word. And it was.
I
just had a piss poor attitude the last week.
I'm gonna stop it here. Not because I don't want to continue sharing it. I would say, as part of the support for their channel, if you want to see the rest of this, because sorry, Albert, I paused on a very strange spot there. One, we're keeping some good energy here. Not that I'm like ignoring the feelings of what Albert had, but Albert got in pretty deep on some of his feelings, both of what's going on with him, and he did get upset. And to some extent, it's towards the end of the stream. And also, I don't want to just be like, I want you to guys go check that stream out if you haven't. Albert expresses some of his thoughts as far as getting the double whammy of his mother's thing and missing Pesci, and then recognizing, like, he realized a little bit of how things, maybe he hasn't always put in 100%. I'd rather you guys just check it out there, right? I think it's a good stopping point. I just wanted to point out the Pesci thing and make sure he got a little bit of say and recognition because he has contributed a lot here. At a time where there was Zeta Ray, Pesci was up there with Zeta Ray. And trust me when I say that is a struggle because I even volunteered a little time in the background to try helping them out. And Pesci just didn't know where to even go again to like find out the help that was happening. He was up there with Zeta Ray, like just being up there with Zeta Ray is punishment enough. So the fact that they got a good bond and did the thing, I'd rather you guys check out Albert watching itself because he got sad and I don't know. As a dude, it's hard sharing another dude being upset. Not that I'm against, like I'm fine with it. I've been upset before, but yeah, I want to be. Destiny said that you got to be emotionally intelligent. I'm going to be emotionally intelligent and recognize one that I'm going to maybe go a little bit over on our stream because I did also recognize that I've gotten 5 members twice now, and I didn't do the balloon animals, and I'm not fucking scamming you guys. So we're going to attempt some balloon animals. But yeah, I want you guys to support their channel too. If you have not watched it, whatever your thoughts are on sometimes, what Albert's doing. For Pesci and for Albert, I would say just at least go check out that segment because, that's a bit of real Albert. I know Albert sometimes, and he even mentions it, I'll speak to it while I'm starting to inflate this thing so I have something to talk about while I don't have to use my full brain. This is going to look awkward for a minute. Here we go. Oops, sorry for the sounds. I'm going to mute. How am I going to do that? We're going to put the microphone far away because balloon sounds are a little bit fucking weird. Here we go. Hey. Let's see. Oh, sorry, bop the mic. Yeah, so Willie the Fridge says Albert is actually surprisingly smart if you can catch him in VC. Yeah, I got to work with Albert on a show. It was during Lolcow Nuts where I was put on there. Now, I recognized very early on that I got put in there to break my shell a little bit, right? Because, look, being on camera, right now we have, I believe, 166 people. I had a graduating class of 89 people. Ooh, I'm going to learn how to be a clown and talk while doing... Oh, sorry, the cringy balloon sound. I'm trying to make it so you don't hear those. Let me pull them down a little bit. I had a graduating class of 89 people. So to think that I'd be standing full of almost exactly 2 graduating classes worth of people in my original high school and making balloon animals when I don't entirely know how to do them very well yet, and presenting clips about a universe and having this crazy background and doing bike stunts in front of it. Like if you went on the street and decided to sell tickets and were like, hey, come check me out doing silly shit, everyone would think you're a crazy person because we are crazy people to some extent, right? But you'd never get that. And the LCU affords a little bit of that. And I do have to think of a way to mitigate the balloon sounds in the future because I get it. I don't like them either. But yeah, it's a weird thing, right? So having you guys here and doing that is something strange. So Albert growing up in this world, I mean, this is Albert's world at the end of the day. So he does have a lot of things that, I didn't talk to him a lot in the background, but, when talked to in the background, he had an understanding of what it is. Now, sometimes did he slack on things? 100%. But he's always tried making it right in the end. And that's, again, I forgot about the balloon thing for a second, so I'm going to try making that right in the end myself. I'm going to try seeing if I can share. Oh, we're going to switch screens here. So hopefully I can put it next to me. Let's see. Where is the balloon thing? That. Boom. So let's see. I'm going to do the one that I know best first because this is going to be the best one. Now, every time I try these, the dog always ends up with a really long tail. So, nope. I got to switch the switch thing for a second here. Bear with me. Stop streaming. Share screen again. Boom. So, we have to get rid of the other one. Where is it? Disable video. And hey, there we go. So the first initial page, I just searched one up, Twisty's Balloons. If I find a really good guide, I might actually post this in our community things too, so you guys can learn balloon sounds from Rocky BB. I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's kind of a chill, weird, experimental Saturday, right? Because, like, to some extent, if I was trying to do this stuff with Ultra, he's going to be, Destiny saying, thanks for being sensory sensitive. Yeah, get a tag on the back of my neck on a shirt, and I'll tell you what, I'd rather tear the shirt off than live with that tag. The worst curse I've ever seen recently, and it was on a D&D thing. It was like a cursed item, and it was, I'm going to describe it, and you guys are going to, so I have to share it again. Sorry. But it was a string with just tags on it as a necklace, and it was like necklace of infinite annoyance or infinite distraction or something. And I was like, "Yep, that's a cursed item, 100%." But yeah, I found this, and I've been using a couple guides like this to learn a few of them. So, where is the dog? Here we go. We got the dog here. So I actually know how to do this one a little bit. So I'm going to pull this away from the microphone because this microphone is good, but that also means it's sensitive to these sounds. So I'm going to try not making you cringe too much. So you start out by doing a 1. I'm going to turn it down even more because I know you can hear it. 2. And it's hard to get this on camera without the sound. Oh boy. 1. And a 2. And, ooh, a balloon cow. I'm going to have to search that up. Why did I not think of that? See, that's why I got you guys here. 1, 2, and 3. And I promise I'm trying to save your ears from this. So you get those, and you twist them around together. So, oh, he's going to have a very big ears. So this is the start of the head. And then You do a 1 and a 2. He's going to have short front legs because I made too much of his head. I really promise I am trying to keep it away from your ears, so hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, Rocky BB can't do it because you're allergic to latex. No clown school for you. I'm sorry. Andrew C88. Gimmicks are a cheap replacement for a personality. You'll figure it out one day, hopefully. That's exactly why I'm here, Andrew. I'm trying to acquire a personality. This is why I'm in the LCU. Did no one tell you? That's half of why I'm here. I was just a little bump on a log before this. And then one day I was like, I know what I'll do. I'll scam Keem for a personality. And now we start building balloon dogs. Destiny, have you been here the whole time, Andrew? Most creative show I've seen in a while. I don't know if I'd... Look, I'm not going to toot my own horn this much, right? Like, there's going to be some times where we're doing a little bit more rewinding. There's going to be times that, our works ran a little bit long and there's a little bit light for content, so we're doing a little bit more of a sit-down show. Abby, a big Ali Renee 4398. Yes, we did get a crown. Southern, again, last count I saw, and I'm just not doing the rest of the balloon for the moment so I can talk. You don't hear it. Has supported our show, and we shared at the beginning of the stream that they just crowned up to Wild, but by my count, they are crowned up to 19 shows in total, which fractures my brain. The fact that I get any support from any of you guys at all blows my brain. But Southern with this, like, guys, give claps or the Jester things in the chat for Southern. Southern's been an amazing supporter. So we got the front legs. We got that's its nose, ears, front legs. So the way you always do when you want to do like the legs like this is, Southern crowned a rebel last night too. Yeah. Zequi Seriano, Sour Power, redirect in low-cal glass at 2 p.m. Perfect. That'll get me time to do one more as well. First ever crown for Rebel. Yeah, huge congratulations to Rebel. And, Cat Lady, again, she's someone else that I know that not all of them hit for you guys, but Cat Lady's had some cool ideas, like the one time where Gidgy showed up with the Becky Boop, where it's like the balloons under there and pop the balloons. Oddly enough, another balloon theme thing. I thought that was funny, right? Like, did she ham it up and everything? Yes. But look, if everything is fighting, that's what Jerry Springer's for. You need a little bit of fun in between. Good morning from Iced Coffee Girl. You are a man of many talents. I'm not sure if I'm up to the level of talented yet, but I'm a man of many learnings. And look, it's never a bad thing to be able to bust out. Oh, the last thing I want to do is pop it. I used to hate balloons if they were going to pop. That was actually like a weird phobia of mine as a kid because I was in a car once when a bunch of them popped in the car when it got hot. So the fact that I'm doing balloons at all is already a thing that I worked through long before. But, oh boy, this is going to be a very cursed dog. I said the tail was going to be long. I lied because the nose is long on this one. But, balloon dog. Ta-da! Now, I also remembered not to do it out of green balloons because with a green screen, green dogs are invisible. And although cool stealth dogs are fun and all, you guys won't be able to see it. Sorry about that. Yes, we're trying to be ASMR. ASMR sensitive here. Peanut Gallery says, pop the balloon. I might actually just pop them at the end, but I'll turn the microphone down so I don't blow out your ears. But if you hadn't seen, I do have for a future show, I'm going to set up a board. Oh, sorry about the Velcro sound. We were just talking about sounds. I do have, they're kind of like, they're sharpened. We're going to call them sharpened throwing cards. And I did check, and those are okay to do as long as you do them in a safe spot. So I'm going to set up a spot out in the garage, which we just did the bike jumps for. Oh, well, I hit it. But we did bike jumps earlier in the stream, so I'm going to set it up there because I have a lot of garage space. And as I keep fixing motorcycles, because I've been slacking on that this winter, I'm going to have even more room for activities, right? So that was our balloon dog. Now, a fun little trick. Already tying a balloon, a struggle, right? The one fun trick I saw, where's my inflator device? The one fun trick that I saw to inflate or to tie balloons that has actually helped, because that shit hurts your, oh, sorry. I'm a professional. Is after you, well, there's your balloon pop. That one just failed. Let's go through this again. Oh, hold on. The dog will try. No, this is not food. There we go. There is a trick to actually tying balloons that I didn't realize, because whenever you see the guys tying balloons, you're like, oh, they've just been doing it for a while, right? So you just assume that that's why they're good at it. You know, I do have makeup, like clown face paint. This could be a thing for another show at another time. But the cool trick to tying them, I'm going to try not ASMRing you with the balloon sounds while I do this. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Hopefully you guys can still hear it well. I'm going to talk loud so you can hear it. Is you do one this way, and you actually flip your hand with the two hands on this way. Pinch it. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm trying to show you, and I just showed you wrong. Boom. And you pinch upside down when you squeeze. Sorry for the balloon sounds, but then when you wrap it around, you've got... Yeah, I'm trying to instruct you, and I'm doing it wrong right in front of it. All right. Here, there. Boom. And so when you wrap it around, you could just tuck it in the center that way, and you're not trying to struggle with your hands both the same way. That was muscle memory. Only by a few. Because, again, I have done a couple balloon dogs in the background, so I at least understood the concept of how to do the twists. Because for Valentine's Day, I learned how to do a balloon heart, which I don't think that one's in here. So I'm going to try one. Yeah, there's the rest of the balloon dog. So there you go. That's the rest of the balloon dog. So I'm going to try one that I have not even looked at before while we're coming towards the end of the stream. Let's see. Ooh, an elephant. Okay. Oh, this is going to be terribly wrong. Pretty good with the... Oh, did I mute myself? Oh, sorry. I just had it too low. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys heard at least a little bit of that. So this one's probably going to go horribly wrong because, look, I can't keep looking, I won't say good, but at least functional the whole time. So we're going to try this one. And let's see. Pinch and twist. Here, I'm just going to make it. There we go. Pinch and twist completely around a 1/2-inch bubble. So you do a little one and then do a 2-inch bubble. Pull down the balloon nozzle, knotted end, wrap around the base. Okay, so we're doing a little nubbin. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because, again, a little nubbin. Boom. A bigger nubbin. Oh, oh. Sorry. There we go. I promise we'll get there. Small nubbin. And a bigger nubbin. And then time to... don't pop. I still don't like popping balloons. Sorry for the ears. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay. Oh, nerve-wracking. They're kind of the same size. We'll see if that works out or not. Do that. Pull the balloon nozzle down, knotted end. Wrap the nozzle around the base, the 2-inch bubble, so it does not come unwrapped. This will form the parrot head and be... Oh, no. Wait a minute. Were these pages out of order? Have I started building a parrot accidentally? What the hell is this? They came out of order. Oh, no. What the hell, book? Well, fuck it. We're building the parrot now. Cool. At the opposite end of the balloon, pinch and twist completely around a 5-inch bubble. So we're going to go around... Pull together the two ends and lock twist them together. There's technical balloon terms that I'm learning here. Oh, sorry for the noises. We're going to do it quick. Sure. Squeeze and twist completely around the 3 bubbles together. I don't know what that means, so we're just going to skip that and find out what the next thing is, because this is what I have relative to that. It's not entirely looking like the picture. This is going to be a cursed parrot. So let's see. I guess, sorry, I'm going to scroll down. We're doing this live. I wanted to try doing one live so that you guys could see what kind of chaos it is. The way I'm interpreting it. Ooh, I think I get it. Sorry. This one is not going to turn out like I said. I've never done it before, so. I don't know about this one, guys. This one might be a dud. Yay, an elephant. See, we accidentally got to an elephant because it did not turn out like this. I wanted to try one unplanned. Sorry, this one's a scam. It is what it is. Let's see. We are at 152. Yeah, I'm just going to do the closing out one. So sorry, one of them got scammed because it was a fail. Because I didn't realize I had started making a parrot when I was doing an elephant. The other one, we're going to... Here. This one's going to go on my head as a reminder of failure. This is my failed parrot. But we got a dog out of it today, right? So obviously we're not going to do this kind of stuff every day. You know, we want to do some content for you, but this is kind of like a fun weekend stream. Again, if you guys have a full Cash Cow membership, we're going to be building this on Sunday. I'm going to come up with a time to do that. We'll hang out, record, bullshit. You could yell at me about making terrible balloon animals. Peanut Gallery says W scam. Yep, that is a cafe thing. Hey, they have on the wheel that just literally says scam once in a while as part of the joke. So you know, that's a thing. They draw a huge amount of support over there, so they could do that. I try to always make them well. So what I will do is try making the parrot off stream and post it in the community tab as well as the Discord. And I'm going to post my failure as well, so you guys can throw tomatoes at me about it. Because look, I want to try one that I've never seen before and learn live. But yeah, so as we're getting rounded up here towards the end, boop. All right, we got that there. I appreciate your guys' support with it. The bike jumps was something fun. And look, I've got an arts and crafts He didn't want to let go. I have a new piece of arts and crafts from our Skelly man that has been throughout the LCU and the videos throughout the time. I'm going to see if I can find a way to like attach something for this so we can make him talk for a bit. And sorry, Mr. Skelly man, but at some point, even this will probably meet its ultimate demise. I don't have any windows that I can throw bricks from because it is cold as shit out. That is Wonder Woman's thing to do because she's trying to get her window replacement guy here. So I don't have windows that I can throw bricks from because I would freeze because it's winter at my house. But what I can do is destroy other fun shit in my house. And what I have been showing on stream for a long time, and we got to come up with something to do. I'm going to treat it first because this is just raw wood. But I've been showing this fist hammer for a long time, and I need to come up with something to destroy with this. So that's also going to be another future one for our for one of our goals. You know, I've done tomatoes in the past when we were bashing on Iceman back when Iceman was just a wee little baby in the LCU, and Ghost had paid to turn him into an intern on Gold. This was I was on Gold when Iceman actually got pushed into that. And, you know, he used to turn into a tomato when he'd yell because he'd get bright red. And I had a hammer and we smashed some tomatoes way back then. And so, you know, in recognition of that, I figured I got to come up with something to smash for this. And this one's not really great for like fruits and veggies. So I got to come up with some physical things that I can break with this in the future. Guys, it's my first full all the way through solo stream. And we are still at 156, you crazy people that watch me jump my bike over a silly man, try not to rape your ears with the, sorry, bad word, mess up your ears with the balloon animals. We did a couple clips and followed some things. You got to see Boogie and, yeah, Dead Score said he was liking the redheads, and I cursed that thought right away with the redheads. But I do agree, Dead Score. And I'm actually going to be dropping Kick in just a minute so I don't mess up their things. But guys, thank you for the support on everything. My first solo stream. I hope I did well for you. I am going to be releasing the video of the last Lego build later today. I'm going to be editing that down. And I will maybe even post the partial video. I don't know how it came out yet. The partial video of the VR build of it. Now, I'm going to say this. It's going to blue ball you because I did not catch the second half. So I'm just putting it out there. It's going to be a test one because I've not yet had it where I've been able to post. I've not posted VR content through YouTube because there's some weird data stuff you got to do to make it work so it shows up as VR. So I'm going to post that as well. So at least you guys get an idea what's going to look like because I want to start filming some more VR stuff. I was told that I am putting a redirect into Locale Glass. So I am just going to search that out for the redirect here. That being said, the future of this channel. So Ultra is going to be gone. He is, like I said, I believe he's packing or getting ready today to leave. Ultra is going to be, I believe, actually leaving on the 12th or maybe the 11th. So this was a little bit of a weekend practice for potentially being solo on some of them. Now, I know that Abby has said that she's willing potentially to come up for a few of them. Abby was our unofficial intern that has been, has been amazing. And she has now gone all the way through. She was on Reaper for a little bit. Now she's on Fire. I really like Abby. She is, there's been times where I've, as an unofficial intern been like, oh crap, I need help quick. 10 seconds. She's like, what do you want to do? Boom, this and that. She's shown up. She did the man makeup the one time, where when she came on screen, I was like, who the hell is this? And I went, oh shit, that's Abby. So she is very talented with that kind of stuff. She has a lot of outside knowledge, and I'm just kind of chatting here while I'm setting up the redirect. I'm not ignoring you. She has some outside lore knowledge as far as locales that I definitely leaned on a bit that I didn't know about. And I saw today on Fire, they actually did a little bit of I don't know if it's like murder, killer, whatever kind of investigation thing. It was kind of some cool stuff. I was checking in and out of it as I was going back to coming back from getting blood drawn. So they might be trying that a little bit. And I am just trying to find the redirect for Locale Glass. Here it is. Bus called out Tom live. So we are getting the redirect in because there are 156 of you lovely people here. Now, Peanut Gallery is saying Abby is boring, IMO. She's still finding her way. I mean, let's be honest. Abby has not really gotten fired from anywhere. I have been fired. I got Locale Aussie, Keemstar decided to disassemble and rebrand into Cracked, and I straight up got fired from a show already. So, look, this is, to me, still her on her way up. And let's be honest, Locale Jesters is a fun thing. We're not here to just like beat up our other members. So she got thrown in the deep end very quick, and some of them are her own bear trap she stepped in. I'm not going to say it wasn't, but I still say follow her, and if at some point she decides to step in a bear trap that's too big for you guys to follow, hey, I get it. You don't have to like everyone here. Not everyone likes me either. But yeah, Locale Glass, I am just making sure the redirect is set because we are right at 159. I'm going to start playing our song as I get it. Thank you guys for going through a full solo Sour Power stream. It's been amazing. And I'm going to be sending you over there right now. Turn the Skelly into a VTuber. There's no VTubers allowed here. But that being said, I might play around with some of that kind of stuff to do something fun as a side character in there. That being said, guys, thank you so much for being supportive and being my kind of second co-host in there. Jester Emote, that's right, Seed Rank. So if you're a member, right now we have 3 emojis for the chat. It's going to be the staff, the wide ultra arms, and the ultra king. I have, I believe, one more slot, and we might have just crossed the point where we're going to have a couple more slots. So we are going to be making some more of those. Peanut Gallery, W Sour, W Stream. Thank you so much, guys. Sorry, I keep thanking you, but it's like, this is my first solo stream. 2 hours. And that's a big thing. Fuck yeah. Oh, that wasn't it. Oh, that was robot voice. We're not going to wings you today. Here we go.
Step up.
Yes.
Step up.
I'm dropping kickoff so that they can pick it up right now. Woo. Who would have thought 2 hours getting right through it? No problem. And I'm just making sure that they are live before I drop it off. And keep an eye out. I am almost finished on my boogie song. We are going to preview that and rock to it on a show. And then I'm going to post it on the channel because it's going to be hopefully good. I'm singing it myself. We're going to have another guest from in the universe doing the backing part of it. And, yeah. Boogie's not going to like it. Or maybe he will. Fuck it. We're going to send it anyway. Locale Glass, let's see if they are going or not. As always. Are they up? Are they up? Yes, they're up. I'm sending them over. You guys have tolerated my dumb face enough. Go say that the Jester sent you over here. See ya.